Test, test. For anybody that's joined already, we're just getting a late start, just waiting for the Zamboni to finish up before we'll get going. I think we're just waiting for the ref to come out. Oh yeah, it's going to be cold today. I'm going to go down there to film the first anyway. So I'm going to go down there to film the first, so feel free to sit wherever. Still just waiting for the refs, everyone. So listening to Hackett, it sounds like there was a bunch of fights in the first game that happened at 8 a.m. or whatever time, 8 a.m. And so it looks like they're behind. So the refs are probably writing up notes in the game sheet. So that's what we're running behind for. So just a reminder for everybody, our second game today is at 2:45 p.m. pending any delays. It's going to be in Dorchester against the Elgin Thames U12s. But today's game, we're facing the South Kent Lightning. Let's take a look if I can find some stats on the South Kent Lightning. So the South Kent Lightning this season are 12, 35, and 5. Hey, here come the refs. Oh, they're going to take the ice now. So this is game 1 of the Aylmer tournament. It's 3 10-minute periods. No overtime in the round robin. So it can finish in a tie. 2 points for a win. There are 7 teams in the division, and we need to finish in the top 4 to play on Sunday. We'll have Seamus Bullock starting in net. We're going to have Piggott taking the draw. He's got Matthews and Richardson with him. Here we go. Matthews has it, dumps it up the board. Back to Petrolia on the boards. Piggott trying to dig it out. Piggott grabs it into the Lightning end, dumps it down behind the net. Lightning take control, push it up the side. Lightning down past center ice. Port does a good job interrupting that one. Sends it back up for Richardson. Richardson has it now. He takes his shot. Good save by the goaltender. Okay, here we go. We're going to have Ennett coming out, take the draw. Jackson, Cooper Wilkins with him. Great. And Hackett on D. And it did a good job hanging on to that one. Now it comes out up to Brait. Brait dumps it back in into the corner behind the net. Cooper Wilkins going to go put pressure. Got Ennett and Cooper Wilkins. The Lightning recover, bring it out. Past center ice. It's got Brait with them. Brait on D. They take a shot. Goes wide. Ennett taking it out of the corner. Now back out in front for the Lightning. Cooper Wilkins dumps it up the boards. Back down in behind the Oilers net. Brait's going to grab it, bring it up. Here comes Brait. Pass over to Hackett. Up to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins dumps it in. Down behind the net. Lightning bring it out of their own zone. Oh, intercepted by Hackett. Now back out to Piggott. Delayed offside, so they'll have to give that one up. Good shot on net. Out it comes. Well, I don't think this spot's going to work. It keeps focusing on the net. I'm going to go back. Okay, Lightning with it. Dumping it out. Gets dumped back in for delayed offside. Lightning take control behind their own net. Pressure being put on them by Toms. Up the boards. Here comes Port. Port right up front. Takes a shot. Good save. Out it comes up the boards. Petrolia still in control over to Port. Port dumping it back in. In behind the net. Tom's putting pressure in the corner. Got Smith with him. Lightning take it. They're going to dump it up. Down the ice it goes. Port's going to have to go for a skate to go get it. Have an icing call against the Lightning. Got 7:24 to go in the first so far. No score. We're going to have Ennett taking the draw. Got Matthews and Richardson with them. Lightning win that one. Up the far boards for the Lightning to try to get it out. Hackett does a good job keeping it in. Now Ennett dumps it back into the corner. Matthews going after it. Lightning have it. Trying to push it out of the zone. And back in it goes and behind the Lightning net. Matthews putting pressure, trying to grab it. Now we'll have Joey coming in. Passing over Matthews. Matthews right up front. Oh, and it couldn't put his stick on it. Here come the Lightning. Lightning take it back. Lots of pressure. Lightning have it at center ice. They're going to dump it away. Brate's going to take control. He passes it over to Richardson. Richardson takes a shot. It goes wide into the corner. Matthews cross ice pass. No one there up front. We're going to have a penalty call against the Lightning. 2 minutes for body contact, I think. So we're going to go on a power play. There's 6:22 to go in the first. No score so far. 2-minute power play for Petrolia. I got Piggott out to take the draw. Jackson and Cooper Wilkins. Port and Hyatt on D. Grab that one back to Port. Port dumps it back up to Jackson. Back to Port. Up to Piggott. Piggott, oh, tried to rip his shot. Got blocked. Oh, another good try. Now Jackson over to Port. Oh, back to Jackson. Back to Port. Oh, Port misses it. Goes out. Left to regroup. Pass across. Gets intercepted with the Lightning. Now back into the Petrolia end. Back behind the Petrolia net. Now Cooper Wilkins going to try to move it out. Piggott's going to go in and help him, but ultimately Hyatt brings it out. Up to Piggott. Piggott into the zone. Takes his shot. Great save by the goaltender. 5:35 to go in the first. 1:13 left in the power play. No score so far. There, we're going to have Ennett coming out, take the draw. Smith and Tom's with him. Lightning win that one. A good shot attempt, but doesn't get through. Brate's going to keep it in. Brate rips a shot, goes wide. Into the corner. Down the ice. Brate's going to go get it. Brate behind the Petrolia net. Up to Smith. Smith behind the net. Smith looking for something. Over to Brate. Brate behind the net. Up to Hackett. Up to Toms. Toms bringing it out. It's intercepted. Back in it goes. 28 seconds to go in the power play. Here comes Brate. Brate out of the Petrolia zone. Back down. Smith dumps it up. Got Toms now in the Lightning end. Gets knocked out. Smith dumps it back in. The Lightning recover along the boards. Hackett. Okay, penalty is over. We're back to even strength. Brate dumps it around the boards over to Hackett. Hackett can't control it. Fight for it right in front of the net. Oh, that was a good one. Good shot attempt by the Lightning, but didn't get through the bodies. Into the corner now. In behind the Petrolia net. Hackett's going to go over trying to move it out. Gets pushed back to Brate. Brate tried to get it out, but it got intercepted. Now around the boards. Over to Smith. Back to Brate. Back to the Lightning on the boards. We're going to have an icing call against Petrolia. 3:31 to go in the first. No score so far. We're going to pick it up to take the draw. He's got Richardson and Matthews with him. Got Port and Hyatt on D. Lightning take control. Petrolia trying to move it out. Can't quite do it. Richardson had it, but he got stripped away. Lightning have it. They rip a shot. Good save by Seamus. Up to Richardson. It comes out. Lightning still in control. Lightning dump it back in. Port's going to have to go get it. No, now to Hyatt behind the net. Hyatt dumps it up the boards to Richardson. Lightning take control. They rip a shot. Good glove save. 2:59 to go in the first. No score so far.
And it taking the draw. And it wins that one. Tried to dump it out. Lightning keep it in. They got it behind the net now. Lightning wrapping around, bring up front, just slap shot. Good save by Seamus. We're gonna have an icing call against Petrolia. 2:44 to go in the first. No score so far. Take it out to take the draw. Toms and Smith with them. Lightning take control. Lightning, Braid's got it behind the net. He dumps it up the boards. Lightning intercepted. Fight for a line in the corner. Braid's trying to get it out. Braid has it behind the net. He dumps it up the boards. Tom's going to go in and try to get it. South Kent keeps it in. Hackett and Tom's trying to dig it out of the corner. Now Tom's has it. He's going to dump it up the ice. Here comes the Lightning again. Back into the Petrolia end. Back behind the Petrolia net. Tom's and Hackett are trying to get it up the boards. Now Tom's has it. Oh, a penalty coming to the Lightning for interference. Yeah. Hackett got, no, Hackett's going to the box. My bad. Hackett's going to the box. 2 minutes, interference. 1:51 to go in the first. No score so far. Okay, we got Ennett taking the draw. Matthews out with him. Lightning take control, and now Matthews dumps it down the ice. Into the corner, Matthews putting pressure. Here comes the Lightning. Lightning having it in the corner, push it up front. Deflected by Port. Now the Lightning bring it back. Back out right out front, looking for a shot. Oh, it gets blocked by Hyatt. Good work. Out it comes. 1:23 to go on the penalty kill. Ennett putting pressure on him. Up it goes. Ennett has control. He's going to dump it in. In behind the Lightning net now. Matthews putting pressure. Out it comes. Lightning past center ice. Lightning into the Petrolia zone. Oh, we got Richardson. He took control, but he couldn't hang on to that puck. Hyatt's going to dump it down the ice. 53 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Here come the Lightning out past center ice. Richardson intercepts that, takes control on the Petrolia end. He's going to look for someone, but dumps it down the ice ultimately all the way down. 37 seconds to go in the penalty kill. 26 seconds left in the period. Richardson has it on the boards. Oh, passes out front. Pickett couldn't quite get to it. Here come the Lightning. Lightning all the way in. Drop pass, couldn't complete it. Pickett dumps it down the boards all the way down. We have 8 seconds left in the period. Richardson almost on it. Played offside call now. Well, that'll end the period. And there we go. So at the end of one. No score so far. Petrolia shots on goal 5. South Kent shots on goal 3. Here we go. Lightning win that one. Lightning into the Petrolia zone. Oh, tried to pass it up front. No one there. Penalty's over. Back to even strength. We have a icing call against Petrolia. .47 to go in the second. Okay, we're gonna have Piggott taking the draw, and it's gonna skate back to the bench. Piggott wins that one, gets it over to Port, now back in. Lightning taking control right beside the net. Missed a shot on that one. Lightning at the point, dumping it back in, behind the net now. Okay, we got Port behind the net, trying to get something going. Up to Toms. Toms gets it out, but Lightning take control again. Good save. Lightning have control. Looking for someone out front. Here comes Piggott. Piggott out. Piggott past center ice. Dumps it in. Going to go chase it down. Lightning take control behind the net. Hackett can't keep it in. Here we go. Here comes the Lightning past center ice into the Petrolia zone. Too many men for the Lightning. No. What are we doing here? Thought it said too many men. Yeah, too many men. Penalty against the Lightning. So we're going on the power play. 54 to go in the second. No score so far. Have Annett taking the draw. Matthews and Richardson with him. We got a conversation going between the Lightning coach and the ref. And it wins that one. Pushes it across. It comes out. Great's got it. Passes it across to Hackett. Hackett up to Matthews. Matthews to Annett. Annett brings it in. Rips a shot. Good save by the goaltender. 1:46 to go on the power play. 8:40 to go in the period. No score so far, and it's going to be taking the draw again. Got Richardson and Matthews with him. And trying to grab that one up. Lightning take control. Out to Hackett. Hackett's going to rip a shot. Goes high. Back to Brait. Brait does a good job keeping it in. Now Richardson's got it. Richardson's going to rip a shot. Misses the net. Hackett keeping it in. Hackett dumps it up. Goes behind the net. Lightning taking control in the corner. Dumps it behind the net. Matthews coming across to grab it. Matthews with control. Matthews rips a shot. Good glove save by the goalie. 8:10 to go in the period. 1:16 to go. 1:16 to go in the power play. Piggott taking the draw. Jackson and Cooper Wilkins with him. Got Hyatt and Port on D. Piggott wins that one. It goes back out of the zone. Port over to Hyatt. Hyatt dumps it up. It's intercepted. Now Hyatt takes control again into the zone. Now to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins takes a shot. Goes wide. Over to Port. Port brings it back into the corner. Oh, it gets intercepted. Out it comes. So he's have to go chase that one down. Hyatt's going for it. He's got Lightning right on him. Behind the net. He's going to dump it around. Over to Piggott. Piggott has it. Oh, it gets taken off his stick. Out it comes. Lightning take control at center ice. They're going to dump it in. Hyatt grabs it. Brings it in. Dumps it into the Lightning end. Lightning have it behind their own net. trying to tie it up. 24 seconds left on the power play. Okay, here goes Port. Port keeping it down into the corner. Back to Jackson. Jackson to Piggott. Piggott doesn't quite make contact with that puck during that one-timer. Out it comes all the way down the ice. That's the penalty is over. Power play is over for Petrolia. Back to even strength. Out it comes. Dump it down. We're gonna have an icing call against Petrolia. 6:46 to go in the second period. It is no score so far. And it's going to be taking the draw on the Petrolia end. And it gets back to Brait. Brait dumps it across the boards. Tom's going to have to go get it. Here comes Lightning. Lightning with a high shot. Goes over the net. Out of the point. They dump it back around and behind the net. Come on, Hackett, get in there. Into the corner. Now back behind the net again. Here comes Brait. Brait dumps it up to Smith. Smith dumps it up the boards and out of the zone. And it putting pressure. And it almost intercepted that puck, but here comes the Lightning back into the Petrolia zone. Pass Brait right out front. That was a close call for Petrolia. Out it comes. Out to center ice. Lightning taking control again. Brait putting some pressure. Back behind the Petrolia net. And then they're going to take control in the corner. Oh, he misses it. Hackett pushing it out. Can't quite get it out of the zone. There we go. Here we go. Toms has it. Passes it across over to Smith. Smith's going to rip the shot. Goes wide. Toms behind the net to Smith. Oh, right out front. Nobody there for it. Out it comes. Hyatt's going to go get back and get the puck. Takes it behind the Petrolia net. Oh, Lightning intercepted. They have it now. Right in behind the net. Looking for someone out front. Ooh, Smith takes control up the sideboards, up to Piggott. Piggott trying to chase that one down. He gets it. He's got one defenseman. Oh, good save by the goalie. Oh, it looks like Petrolia is taking it too many men. Put Carter in the box. Well, they have to pick someone to go to the box for that too many men penalty. So Petrolia's going on a penalty kill. 5:01 to go in the second period. No score so far. Piggott taking the draw. Lightning taking it. Oh, Richardson gets it out. Oh, it gets knocked back in. Lightning have control right in front of the net. Rips a shot, gets deflected. Lightning again, takes the shot, good save. Into the corner, Lightning have control, trying to pass it up front, they do. Ooh, no one there. Lightning have control at the point, they're gonna dump it into the corner. Behind the net. Port doesn't have a stick for some reason. So, oh, good shot, oh, great save. Out it comes. 1:17 to go in the penalty kill. In behind the Lightning net now. Piggott takes control. Oh, he loses the puck. Back to Piggott. Piggott's going to take it. Piggott has it up the far boards. Dumps it in. Out it comes. Hackett dumps it down in. The Lightning have control up the far boards. Intercepted pass. Hackett has it. Hackett brings it in. Hackett's going to rip a shot. It goes high. We're lucky there that Brait was back to take that one. Intercepts it, but the Lightning take control up the far board and dump it in. 28 seconds left to go in the penalty. We got an offside call, I believe. Intentional offside. So we got 3:26 to go in the second period. It's tied up 0-0.
Petrolia still on a penalty kill for another 25 seconds. And it taking the draw, Jackson with him. And it wins it back to Hackett. Hackett dumps it in. And it putting some pressure. Lightning come out. Lightning into the Petrolia zone looking for something. Misses that shot wide. Lightning still in control. Jackson putting pressure. Lightning with a shot from the point. Lightning another shot. Good save. Penalty's over. Matthews is back out. We got Braid up to Matthews. Matthews away. Couldn't quite control it. Matthews behind the net. No, Endon has it behind the net. Oh, he gets pushed off the puck. Here come the Lightning. Lightning out. Hyatt's got it. Out it comes. Back to Ennett. And it dumps it in. Back out to Ennett. And it dumps it back in. We have an icing call against Petrolia. 2:26 to go in the second period. No score so far. Piggott taking the draw. Wins that over to Jackson. Up to Cooper Wilkins. Penalty coming into Petrolia. Oh, penalty coming to South Kent. My apologies. My Lightning takes a penalty. 2 minutes for hooking. So 2:17 to go in the period. Petrolia's going on a power play. Gonna have Piggott taking the draw. Cooper Wilkins with him. And Jackson comes back out to Hyatt. Hyatt keeps it in. Hyatt rips a shot. Glove save. Piggott taking the draw again. Lightning win that. They have control behind their own net. Lightning dump it up the boards. Port's gonna go get it. Port dumps it up. Jackson couldn't get that one. Now Port's got it again. Past center ice. Into the Lightning in. He's gonna rip a shot. Good save. Covered up. And then taking the drops. Toms and Smith with them. And it couldn't control that. Back to Braid. Braid's got it. Braid into the corner. Braid looking for something. Oh, he gets taken out. High shot by Ennett. Now to Smith. Lightning knock it down the ice. Hackett chasing it down. He's got a Lightning player right on him. Dumps it around the boards over to Brate. Brate up to Smith. Smith into the zone. Smith dumps it into the corner. Passing it back to Ennett. Ennett couldn't quite control it, but he gets it back to Smith. Smith behind the net. Smith looking for someone out front. To Hackett. Back to Smith. Back to Ennett. Ennett behind the net. Takes a shot. I don't think it went in. That goalie kept it out somehow. 46 seconds to go in the period. 29 seconds to go in the power play. Piggott taking the draw. Got Richardson. Matthews out with him. Wins that one. Back to the D. Back to Hyatt. Hyatt takes a shot. Oh, gets intercepted. Matthews trying to keep control. Out it comes. 20 seconds left in the power play. 35 seconds to go in the period. Comes Port. Port up the board. Gets pushed off the puck. Back to Richardson. Richardson into the zone.
Now to Matthews, back to Piggott. Hyatt, it knocks it out. Penalty is over. Back to even strength. Here comes Port. Port into the corner. Port trying to keep control, but it gets stripped away from him. Lightning are going to try to knock it out. Richardson keeps it in. Now it comes out. Piggott got his stick on the ice just in time. That's the end of that period. So, end of 2. Petrolia shots on goal, 11. South Kent shots on goal, 8. Here we go, third period has started. Lightning take control in the Petrolia zone. Here we go, Brait trying to get it out. He does. Now Jackson has it. Jackson bringing it into the South Kent end. Dump it around the boards. Cooper Wilkins trying to keep it in. And it trying to keep it in. Out it comes, gets past Hackett. Up to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins has it now into the South Kent end. Oh, he misses that shot. Out it comes. South Kent now. South Kent dumps it in. It's going to go behind the Petrolia net. Brait's got it. Up to Jackson. Jackson up to Ennett. Ennett past center ice into the Lightning end. Trying to hang on to it. Shot on net, but good save by the goalie. 8:56 to go in the third. No score so far. Piggott out to take the draw. He's got Smith and Toms with him. Oh, Smith couldn't put his stick on that one. Piggott. Oh. Shot goes a little wide, but the goalie grabs it with his glove. 8 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the third. No score so far. Piggott takes a draw. Smith behind the net for the Lightning. Port keeping it in. Port's got it in the corner. Port has it behind the net. Now to Toms. Toms trying to keep it in. Dumps it behind the net again. Around the boards. Port doing a good job keeping it down there. He's got 3 players on him. Smith coming in to help him out. Smith takes control. Back to Piggott at the point. Piggott rips a shot. Good glove save by the goalie. All right, 8:20 to go in the third period. No score so far. And it taking the draw. Lightning take control. Matthews doing a good job keeping it into the corner. Fight for it. Richardson doing a good job trying to keep control up to Ennett. Ennett into the corner. Lightning take control. They're going to knock it out. Hackett keeps it in. I got a delayed offside. Lightning have control and offside for the Lightning. 7:50 to go in the third period. No score so far. There we got Piggott taking the draw. Cooper Wilkins and Jackson with him. Cooper Wilkins grabbing it. The Lightning strip it away. Lightning into the zone, back to Brait. Brait's going to bring it right in front of the net, now behind the net. Brait to Jackson. Jackson to Piggott. Up to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins rips a shot. Good glove save. Covered up. I think the Lightning are taking a, no, yeah, the Lightning are taking a penalty for whatever that was. Two minutes for roughing for the Lightning, so power play for Petrolia again. 2-minute power play at 7:30 left to go in the third. Piggott taking the draw. Cooper Wilkins and Jackson with him. Jackson back to Port to Hyatt. Hyatt rips a shot, goes high. Jackson trying to grab it. Hyatt dumps it back into the corner. Cooper Wilkins can't control it. It's going to get knocked down the ice. Port's going to have to go get it. Port has it now behind the Petrolia net. Port up to Jackson. Back to the Lightning. Lightning are going to try to dump it back in. Fight for it in front of the Petrolia bench. And it goes back behind the Petrolia net. Port's going to grab it. Oh, fight for it behind the net. Lightning take control. Oh, good save by Seamus. That wraparound attempt. Hyatt up to Jackson. Jackson into the zone. Can't quite get it into the corner. Out it comes all the way back down to behind the Petrolia net. 1:03 to go in the power play. Up to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins brings it in. Cooper Wilkins into the corner. Oh, backhanded shot goes wide. Piggott taking control into the corner. Right out front. Oh, good save. Oh, come on, ref. Come on, ref. That's clear-cut penalty. Since when was that allowed, ref? Come on. Clear cut, ref. Clear cut. And it taking the draw. Wide shot. Smith dumps it back in into the corner. Out, delayed offside. Petrolia's got to regroup. 20 seconds to go in the penalty kill, in the power play for Petrolia. Back to Brait. Brait's got it. Brait into the zone. Brait right up front. Oh, he loses the puck. Gets it back to Hackett. Hackett rips a shot. It gets intercepted. Penalty's over. Back to even strength. Hackett. Another good shot attempt. Oh, right out front. Back to Brait. Brait, oh, he loses the puck. Lightning take control, dump it down the ice. Hackett's going to have to skate after it. Fight for it in the corner. Well, Petrolia trying to move that puck out. 5 minutes left in the period. Brait dumps it behind the net into the corner. Lightning taking control. Lightning back behind the net, into the other corner. Out it comes. Lightning has control at center ice. They're going to go recover it, bring it back into their own zone. Got delayed offside against Petrolia. Lightning taking control. Got a line change for Petrolia. Port dumps it in. 4:28 to go in the period. No score so far. Here to Matthews in the corner. Piggott's going in to help him out. Right out front. Back to Matthews. Port trying to take control now to Piggott. Piggott dumps it up the boards, back into the zone. Have a delayed offside. Got an icing call against Petrolia, sorry. 4:01 to go in the period. No score so far. 4:01 to go in the game. Piggott taking the draw. Piggott into the corner. Lightning have control. Got Port trying to dig it out. Lightning going after it in their own end. Richardson on it. Richardson putting pressure. Back to Port. Port. It comes out. Lightning take control, bring it into the Petrolia zone. Shot a little wide of the net there. Okay, Port's got it behind the Petrolia net. Looking for someone, gets it up to Matthews. Matthews can't move it out. Back to Piggott. Piggott dumps it up the ice, back to Matthews, down it goes. Lightning taking control on their own end. Oh, Richardson trying to keep it in. Piggott trying to keep it in. Hey, Piggott's got it up the far boards, into the zone, gets pushed up against the boards. Hackett dumps it in, back to Piggott. Piggott's got it. Piggott rips a shot, good save. Hackett did a good job keeping it in, but Lightning are going to knock it out. Great back to get it. Great's got it, dumps it up to Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins into the zone. Cooper Wilkins rips a shot. Rebound, couldn't get to it. Into the corner, Jackson putting pressure on him. Lightning have control up the far boards. Lightning bring it out. Hackett's going to dump it back in for the lead offside. So he can go now. Jackson putting pressure. Oh my God. Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins has it. Now Jackson. Jackson right out front. Oh, they couldn't put it away. Good try. Great up the far boards. Lightning taking control, trying to knock it out. Hackett. Fight for it. Out it comes. Jackson trying to get it. Now Cooper Wilkins. Cooper Wilkins rips a shot. Good save. Got 1:47 to go in the game. No score so far. Piggott's going to take the draw. We got Smith and Tom's out. Lightning take control. Lightning dumping around the boards to Port. Port trying to keep it in. Back to Smith. Smith, oh, misses that one. Oh, right in front. Oh, just went wide. Piggott keeps it in. Piggott's got it right up front. Rips a shot, goes wide. Oh, another one. Piggott's got it. Backhand. Doesn't get through. Port trying to keep it in. Smith trying to keep it in. Port's got it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. Hyatt does a good job keeping it. Oh, Lightning have it now. Lightning moving it up. Past center ice. Piggott taking control. Piggott back into the South Ken end. Piggott, oh, can't hold on to it. Good save by the goalie. Great save, covered up. 46 seconds to go. Hey, 46 seconds, no score. And it taking the draw. Lightning take control. And it up the boards. Delayed offside, so we have to regroup. 30 seconds left. Back to Hackett. Hackett rips a shot. It gets deflected right out front. Out it comes. Here come the Lightning. Oh, how the heck was that? And it got tripped hard. That's it. Game over. Anyway, that's the end of that game. Ends in a tie. Petrolia shots on goal 19. South Kent 9. Okay, so we're back on the ice at I think it was 2:15. Let me double check. Yeah, I think it's 2:15. That might be 2:45 actually. So we'll see y'all this afternoon. Hopefully there's no delays in the next game. And yeah, so Petrolia will get 1 point out of that tie, and yeah, we'll move on from there. All right, see y'all this afternoon.